Alright, let me get comfy first. Where's my script? There you are. No, I don't need it. Alright, let's go. As the title said, I'm going to make manga in just 50 rupees. So if you're not an Indian and you're from other sides of the world, for reference, 50 rupees is equal to 0.54 US dollar. Hence, I'm going to make manga with cheap art supplies. So, without further ado, let's begin. This is the stationery store where I'm going to buy my stuff. It is not a shop dedicated to art, but it has everything I want for now. Not a good one, but as I said in the beginning, cheap material. This is everything I bought. A ruler that cost me 10 rupees and an ink remover that cost me 20 rupees. And this is called the Max Writer. Every student in India uses it once. And this is a marker which cost me 10 rupees. In total 50 rupees. And I already have A4 size paper in my home, so I grabbed 10 pieces of it and pen and pencil. So let's begin. Before we start, the most crucial things before making a manga is a script or a nice story. But you cannot copy other story. It has to be your own original idea. It has to be your own original idea.
Far across the sea lies a special land called Finland.
What? What do you mean it's not an original idea? It's my own idea. What do you mean someone has already made an enemy about it? Fine. With the grief of someone stealing my idea, I move on in the journeys of making a new story. Again. Okay, I have finished my script, and now the second step, storyboarding, where you have to experiment different types of paneling to get the perfect panel which will eventually match the flow of my story. While I'm doing the paneling, I'm going to give you a little insights on the story. So it is a story about a man which many of us can relate. When we were just a kid, we dream of becoming something big or special. But as we grew up, that belief of becoming something big disappeared, and we slowly walk into the trap. We call the trap as a mousetrap, as a metaphor. And in this story, the name of the man is called Robert. So, if you are wondering by the word inking and asking yourself, where is the rough sketch? I'm going to tell you a story. Have you or have any one of you ever experienced like when you want to record something, so you turn on your camera and start doing whatever you want to do, and after you are done, you find out that you forget to tap the start recording button? That is exactly what had happened to me. I put the camera on and start drawing, and after finishing 4 panels, I found out that I forget to tap the recording button. Fascinating, right? By the way, I didn't use the ruler to draw the stair because I'm too lazy to use it. So I wanted to draw the background for this ones, but the constant use of erasers start depleting the paper. So yeah, I have to leave it like this. This is the dev and the rejected job applications, and that is the reasons. In the next panel, he is drinking a bottle of beer. He is enjoying his life. Yeah. By the way, I never or hardly use rulers in every drawings of buildings, materials or perspective, and it is obvious that I'm lazy, but it still look cool, right? And it is giving the motorcycle vibe. And with this drawing, I'm done for today. And this is the final look. You can see that I didn't add any space balloons yet, but I'm going to after I finish all of it. Day 2. And I'll try to finish it within day 2. And if you were wondering why this man was floating in the air, well, he's not. He was sitting on a chair, and I forget to draw it. So I'm drawing it right now. I have diamonds here. Wanna see a magic trick? Abracadabra. And as you can see, I'm still not using the ruler, and the reason is still the same, because I'm too lazy to use it. Now I think I should skip the rough sketch and jump into the inking part. So in this part, I made a lot of mistake, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I made a lot of mistake. Okay, not that bad. Now, moving on the next panels, the main character Robert is standing to the edge of the building to free himself from his miserable life. At this point, I was just speedrunning. I want to finish it as quick as possible, so I didn't draw the buildings correctly and cover lots of areas with black ink, as you can see. So that is the reason why it looked like an absolute mess, even as compared to the first one. And this is the moments where main characters take a moment and appreciating the nature. And as you can see, someone is behind him or in the background leaning to the wall. Well, the disappointment didn't end here. Well, while I was fixing my mistake, this happened. Well, fellas, I'm degrading in arts. I can't even draw a cloud right now. So
They ask
yeah.
you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, there is no time for grief, so I move on and start drawing again. Here is our cool guy. Whether in Hollywood, Bollywood or anime, if someone is smoking, they get a special name tag called the cool guys. But in reality, they get lung cancer. Fascinating, right? Here he is wearing a trench coat and a cap and smoking a cigarette. While I was enjoying my life and working on my project, something soft, something uninvited. And in Hindi we have a phrase about it or on it. It goes like Bin bulaya mehman.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Because of low storage, I didn't record the rest of the drawing, so this is the last piece. And now for the final result. Now let's see how's my voice dubbing skill. So let's go. When I was just a child, I always believed that in the future I will become something big. But as I grew up, that belief slowly disappeared and found myself walking into the mousetrap. An easy way out, huh? Stop. And who the hell are you? Me? I'm nobody. Then you should leave. Nobody shouldn't be here. I'm here because I need a man like you. So I'm gonna save you today. It doesn't matter if you save me or not. I'm still drowning in my debt. It never ends. I will clear the debt every cent. In return, you should join my little project. And what kind of project is that? Termination. This is the full source of every single pages of the manga, in case somebody want to see it. So fellas, I spent a lot of efforts in making this video, so I think I deserve a like. So make sure you like and subscribe, okay?